Okay, I don't know. I'm doing this a little different. I don't know if my microphone is being picked up or not. I'm not sure. Well, maybe if anyone's in there or in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. I figured I'd hop. It didn't even dawn on me until I like got in the car to even pull up a stream or something like I did with Demon Slayer. But I figured I'd do it because I just got out of my hero World Heroes mission. I don't know how long this movie was, and I can't accurately judge how long the movie was because I've had a long day. Like this was like my like on top of like work, unloading stuff at work, finishing stuff up at work, going to a hockey game, all that good stuff, and then coming here after all that. It felt long. I I think this is the longest movie of the three. I think I can say that. And when I say it feels long, it's not a negative because in my personal opinion, this movie I'm not gonna say this is my favorite movie because I do like Two Heroes a lot. Is it Yeah, because Heroes Rising. Two Heroes is the All Might and Deku moment, but Heroes Rising is the last movie. I like this movie narratively. I'll say that narratively, as far as storytelling and presenting it in movie format, I like this movie the best out of all of them in that regards. Now the highs, I'm gonna try to be as non-spoiler as possible. The highs in the other two movies are higher than the highs in this movie, but I feel like the lows in the other two movies were lower than the lows in this one because I like all the new characters that they introduced. In particular, not Rudy. His name is Rhodey. Rhodey and Pino. I really enjoyed their character a lot. Like they really carried the middle part of the movie for me when it slows down. But like my I like all the My Hero movies. I'm a My Hero fan. I like My Hero in general. But the first two movies, just in my opinion, this is my opinion, they feel like long episodes to me. This feels like a movie. This feels like a movie. Like Two Heroes just feels like one long episode, and it's just like okay. It's just like for me, Two Heroes kind of drags when they're climbing a little bit. It gets spiced up whenever you get like the Todoroki and Bakugo fight against the two dudes. But it just feels like a long episode, and the same thing with Heroes Rising. It just feels like a long episode. But this, just like how it was structured, like the three acts, Act One with them fighting Humorized, I think that was the name of them, Humorized, with them fighting Humorized, all of that, and then setting up the middle portion with Deku and Rhodey, and then leading to the third with them realizing what they have on their hands. What's up, Dark North? What's up, Utodia? Hey, everybody. I'm just really talking right. I'm just talking. I just got out of uh World Hero mission. I just got out of it. I enjoyed it a lot. Enjoyed it a lot. They gave you this little book. It's kind of like a guide. Not even like a guide. It's kind of character character stuff. So it's like character sheets and character sketches and stuff of what's happening in the movie and different heroes and different villains. There's even some synopsises and stuff. The stealth suits. I really liked Rhodey, man. They had some I will say for the manga readers, there were some heroes that they showed in here that we just got to see clear images of for the first time very recently. Top heroes in other countries, like what was his name from Egypt? Salam, I think that's his name. Like that was pretty cool seeing him and just seeing him in motion. So now whenever you get to read the manga, I can place what he can do. It's like kind of what I've been waiting for with Nana, trying to figure out like if Nana could like proper fly or anything, and then you get to see her for the couple of frames in an episode with Gran Torino jumping the rooftops and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot of cool character designs, a lot of cool moments. I say the finale, the final fight. Whoa, I feel like this movie. I will say this movie would have did better than Heroes Rising and Two Heroes is the trio. The trio, our three musketeers, Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto, all had great fights. Like in Heroes Rising, Deku and Bakugo got to shine, and Shoto got left out to dry just with his final attack. He was kind of lumped in with Shoji and everyone, like the other people that were out there. Who was out there with him? It was Shoji. Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Shoji. It was oh gosh. It was no, it wasn't. Shoji was with the kids. It was him. Oh gosh, I don't even remember now. I don't even remember the last time I watched the movie. Who was all out there with him fighting Chimera? It was him, Ida, and not Shoji, but Sugar Rush. That appreciate you. So like Shoto had that moment, and that moment was cool, but in comparison to the half an hour fighting Bakugo and Deku got to do in Heroes Rising, just didn't compare. So in this one, like the end of the movie, they all got like Bakugo had a fight. I don't know what these dudes he was fighting, but they was getting it in. Bakugo was getting it in. Like for real, for real. Like it might have like low key if Deku didn't go absolutely like dummy, it would have stole the movie because I was watching. I was like, this is stealing the movie right now. Plus, I like Bakugo anyways. And I'm like, Bakugo's fight is stealing the movie, and then Deku just goes absolutely dumb. He just goes absolutely dumb. Like when it sucks because I went into this movie spoiled on a bunch. Like I knew how the ending was gonna happen. I knew a bunch about a lot of the characters. So I couldn't have like the genuine reaction I got to have from Two Heroes and Heroes Rising. Like I had literal like I was able to like freak out in the movie theater with those two movies, and I just wasn't able to with this one. Like if you know me and you just know like how I consume media, like if I'm spoiled, it takes the fun away from it. I still want to watch the movie and I still want to enjoy it, but I like to like have a really cool first reaction to something. Like it makes a longing impression. So when I see the outcome of the final battle, like I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, scrolling through YouTube, it like pissed me off, and I tried to forget about it, and I couldn't. So when Deku's final fight starts happening, I'm just sitting there waiting for it. Wasn't really able to enjoy it. It looked amazing. Like what Deku did in this movie at the end, his final fight, it poops on what he did to Overhaul. That's crazy to think about. Visually, I'm not talking about like impact wise, but visually, it poops on what he did to Overhaul. And I lost my mind when you got to see what the anime, how they did it with Overhaul. It poops on it, man. It poops on it. It poops on it. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happens, but just like visually wise, I'm not saying anything. Visually wise, it's incredible. It's incredible. I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. If you're just now joining, I personally feel like World Heroes Mission is the best movie of the three. And that's not a knock on all the other movies. I just think the other two movies feel like long episodes. It just feels like the other two movies feel like really long episodes. This one actually feels like a movie. It looks like a movie too, like visually wise. Like the thing with Heroes Rising, and Two Heroes, they have a little bit of extra oomph on it, right? But they still at the end of the day look like anime episodes, right? They still look like especially like Two Heroes for the first movie. It just looks like even like the final fight with All Might and Deku, as incredible as it looks like it looks like one of the episodes from the season. It just got all the budget thrown at it. Heroes Rising with Deku and Bakugo at the end. That one was like that's movie budget. That's movie budget. But the whole movie didn't look like that. This one World Heroes Mission, the whole movie looked had movie budget. It was just like it was the it's just everything about it. The story felt more like a movie. It didn't feel like it could have been 6 episodes of a season. It just like how it was colored, how it was framed. The backgrounds were. It was just. It just felt like a movie. It felt like a movie. That's why I'm. That's why I can say it's my favorite movie. My favorite My Hero movie. Even though the highs of the other two movies are. I don't want to put Deku and All Might as the third highest moment from the My Hero movies, but the ending of this movie, I don't think it's hyper. It's all subjective. Me personally, the double Detroit fists from Bakugo and Deku at the end of movie 2 is just I anytime I watch it I cry. I gotta watch this one again because I didn't cry. Maybe mainly because I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Like I had no idea what the double Detroit fist. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know the All Might and Deku Detroit smash was gonna happen. I didn't know that, but I knew what was gonna happen at the end of this movie. So it kind of robbed the emotion from it. I was just like really hyped. I felt it a little bit, but me and My Hero movies, I cry in every one. This one I didn't cry. Felt sad. I didn't cry. Yeah, I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers. I hate the internet for that sole purpose. It robbed me. It robbed me of the true experience of this. Because instead of just enjoying the movie and spin out, I'm like, well, how the hell do they end up in this situation? They get there. That's how, as the movie's going on, I'm just like, how do they end up like this? And I feel like it came together good. I do. Yep. 12 hours until 86, just about. Well, for me, which is 12. Welcome to the club. I hate it. Yeah. Goodness, Dark North. um, Detroit better pull up all my statue like Philly does it. You would think so, right? You would think so. What's up, X? I'm trying to find the chat. There it is. Yeah, I just got out Heroes World Heroes Rising, World Heroes Association. I like that. Apparently, no one here is asleep. Yeah, it's quarter to one for me, 1 in the morning. I don't know where anyone else is, but it's pretty late. I've been up officially a couple hours to make it 24 hours. I've been up, so I'm a I'm a bid my farewells in a little bit. This has no structure, by the way. It's 10 a.m. for me here in India. Man, craziness. 10 a.m. It's 1:48 for you. Where are you at? That's 1:48. How are you an hour ahead of me? That's weird. Are you in the Brazil? Okay. I was like, huh? I was like, I wasn't understanding. It does make sense because Pipe is in South America as well, and Pipe's an hour ahead. I'm glad they handed this out. I didn't think we would get anything from this movie. because I didn't get anything for the other two movies. This is Brazil. Picture of Vin Diesel and a wife beater holding his arms out. I just left the movie theater. The movie theater's over there. I just left the movie theater. I saw the My Hero movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. As much as I like these My Hero movies, I would love it if we didn't get one next year. That's just me. I'm a My Hero fan, but the art. Ooh, this looks really cool. The arc that we're getting next season is my favorite arc in the whole series. So me personally, I would love it if we could just have all hands on deck for it because it's a big arc. It changes the entire series. So I would love it if we could have all hands on deck for this sixth season. How the committee's gonna go, we're getting a My Hero movie announced next year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we don't get a My Hero movie announced next year, I would be shocked. I would be shocked that they're really going all in for this season. This is the season to go all in for. There's a lot up in the air with the My Hero anime and what they're gonna do because all hands on deck with that too. There's all hands on deck. I don't care about what anyone else thinks on the internet. You, you guys know that's just not how I rock. I could give a rat's ass about it, but just there's a lot because the politics with My Hero and just what they're able to do, what they're not able to do, what they're required to do, just with the fact of them needing to have like episode one always be a filler and certain censorship because the channel they're on and all of that. It's just like it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation because if My Hero like if this is even possible, I don't even know if this is possible. I'm kind of just talking. If My Hero, because I know the channel that they're on is for younger people. That's why My Hero's audience is so big because it plays to a younger audience. So if My Hero, because the subject nature in the sixth season, the content that it's covering is darker than the rest of the series has been to date. If they were to move channels, you would cut viewership. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm just gonna generalize it and say like you'll cut viewership in half if you move the channel to something that you can get a higher age rating on. So instead of playing the 8-year-olds, you can play the 13 or 14-year-olds. That makes a world's difference in what you can and can't do and what you can and cannot show. I think Hunter x Hunter is an example. If I'm not mistaken, the first 25 were on a channel with a young age rating. That's why a lot of that first stuff during the Hunter exam and all that, some of it is censored, and they take like creative liberties in what they show and what they don't show. Like when doesn't Hisoka like cut off someone's arms and they turn into like butterfly petals? But if you read the manga, it was just blood. It was just blood gushing everywhere. And then I think they got their channel moved, and it just exploded. So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. You moving My Hero's channel could run the risk of killing the anime because instead of having all the little kids watching it, you'll move it so that older people can watch it, but then you lose all the little kids that watch it. It's a big thing, man. That's why these companies make stuff for children, because the kids will bug their parents to go watch it, and the parents, if they have the means to bring their child to go watch it, they're gonna bring them to go watch it so they can shut up about it. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because yes, we would probably get uncensored, less censored scenes in the anime if the channel got moved, but at the same time, it's a gamble. Right? It's a gamble because the numbers could come back worse than what they were before, and they just move the channel back, or anime just disappears. That's just, I don't know, like, that's just me talking off of my head. I'm pretty sure that's what would happen. So, the only thing I would like is if, I like these My Hero movies. Don't get me wrong. I like them all. But if we can just stagger them, so instead of getting a My Hero movie every single year, or whenever the anime is dropping, we need a movie. Let's move away from that. I know it would be torture on the animators, probably, most likely, which is why I don't even know. It's the same studio, yeah. Is it good? Oh, that was like how long ago? 5 minutes ago. It was really good. I liked it. It's my favorite My Hero movie so far. But oh no, what was I saying? I lost it. Oh, and I know it would be hell on the animators because that's just a whole conversation. Like being an anime fan, it's just like I love anime, but I actually like people to get paid for the things they do, and for them to have actual like good working conditions. So it's like I would love it if we can have the anime, right, and have all hands on deck, and then we have a team for the movie instead of having taken the production for My Hero animation overall and splitting it in half and having one half work on the movie and one half work on TV, and then when the movie finishes, they get dragged from the movie to the anime. That's why usually the last couple of episodes in the My Hero season look really good, because they finished the movie, and now they just work on the anime. I would love it if all hands on deck were for the season, and then when the season finishes airing, then guess what? A couple of months later, you air a movie. So instead of having the movie be in the middle of the season, we can have the season run, and then a month, I don't know how long after the season you do it. But see, it wouldn't help. Trying to find a way around it, it wouldn't help because you either going to be working on the anime and drag to the movie, or working on the movie and drag to the anime. It's just which one first. I don't freaking know. I'm trying to come up. I'm trying to come up with solutions. There is no solution. Hell, take 2 years off the anime. I wouldn't even mind that. So like 2021 season 5 aired. 2022 we don't get a My Hero anime season. We get a movie. And then for 2023 we get season 6. 2024 a movie. 2025 season 7. It'd be torturous to wait that long. But if we wanted the movies and we wanted the season, the anime as well, I wouldn't mind that. Now would the animators be getting paid and not working extreme hours? No, they wouldn't. They'd be overworked as usual. But who knows, you might get a better product from the anime. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't think season 5 was bad. I do know that apparently My Villain Academia didn't rate well in Japan. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but that's what I've seen. So it makes sense that they would do shenanigans with MVA, not ruin it just because there's a story to tell, but right? I don't know. All the Bones have a studio reserved for My Hero. The main animator for My Hero is Yutaka. Yutaka. So you had to be able to fully assist for great animation. Yeah, it just sucks. Hurts I'll be getting one movie a year after the one coming. Yeah, yeah. There's no word on if the anime will come back because I think there's not much to adapt at this current point for the anime, right? I don't think there's enough to adapt because I know a little bit about the story that happens after like the 200. I think if they wanted to adapt it, they just adapted 200 year time skip for Sal. But the progressive they showed the trailer for it before the My Hero movie. The progressive looks really good. Excuse me, it looks really good. I'm interested. Yeah, I think that's all I got for My Hero though. I really like the new character. I really like the new character they introduced. Rody, Rody. I keep wanting to call him Rudy, but it's not Rudy, it's Rody. I really liked him. I really liked him. There'll probably be some people that didn't like him. I really liked him. Really cool. He has some heart. He's a deep character, and we do get to dive a little bit into him. It was cool to have an original character because we had the two little kids from Heroes Rising, and it's just like yeah, there were little kids there. They looked up to Deku, and they were like adorable. But it was cool to have someone, I think, either the same age or older than Deku. I don't know how old Rhodey was, but I think he's either the same age or a little bit older than them. So it was cool to see their interactions. It was really cool. It was really cool. Bad guy in this, he's the best. No, I was about to say he's the best movie villain. Nine is the best movie villain, but he's better than the Magneto knockoff from Two Heroes easily. They both have nothing to do. Nine is the only character that really had like a something to do and a purpose. This guy is just like, yeah, I get it. Quirk singularity stuff. I understand it, but you never really, unless I fell asleep during all his parts, which I didn't fall asleep. It felt like there was nothing for him to do. He was just a bad guy. That's it. He looked cool. He looked cool. This would be. This would be. I don't know if you were here when I was explaining it, but aren't they all? No, nine from movie two. He actually has something to do, and he's very important to the story as a whole. Nine's very important to My Hero. He's the best. He's up there as being one of the best villains. Even like if you take like actual like villains from arcs, Nine is higher than some villains from the arcs in the series. And for me personally, I like Nine a lot. I wish we could have gotten more of Nine. But I like this movie the most because this one actually feels like a movie. Heroes Rising and Two Heroes feel like long anime episodes. Kind of like the Demon Slayer movie. When the Demon Slayer movie was incredible, but when you're about halfway through it, it literally feels like this just feels like a season that just never ends. Oh, okay. But it was the same thing with the Demon Slayer movie. I love the Demon Slayer movie, but as you're watching it, just it feels like this episode just ended, and then we just started the next episode, and then you just watch the next episode, and that's where the episode should have ended. Like that's what it felt like, and now we're gonna see that the first half of season two is just the movie, and it's gonna be broken up, so you'll be able to see exactly like that's what the first two My Hero movies to me felt like. They just felt like long episodes of the season. This one felt like a movie. It had a strong act one, strong act two, and a strong act three, and they had a narrative to string between the three of them with the new character that was introduced, Rhodey, and it felt like a movie. It looked like a movie. So, for movie purposes, this one was my favorite movie. I do feel like the high of the highest high of Heroes Rising is higher than the highest high of this movie, but I feel like, and this is gonna differ for a lot of people. Me personally, the lowest lows of Heroes Rising are lower than the lowest low in this movie. That's how I feel. At this point, I think Two Heroes is the worst My Hero movie. I'm using like those words like I like all of them a lot. I watch both of those movies and they make me cry. So when I say worst, don't take it negatively. Just comparing them to the three that we do have right now. I think like Two Heroes is the worst My Hero movie, and then Heroes Rising, and then World's Hero Mission. But the highs of Heroes Rising are higher than this. All in all, I think Two Heroes just is like all of its moments is just lower, right? It's just lower than the other two movies, except for the All Might and Deku moment, man. Because that's something I wish we could have gotten in series and it never happened. So it kind of will just have like an asterisk on it, and I won't count it. I do that a lot. It has an asterisk, and I won't count it. But yeah, I liked World Heroes Mission a lot. I really did. I recommend it. I recommend it. I'd like to see it again because the guy next to me, apparently he had a long day at work too because he was there with like his wife and his kids, and they all enjoyed it, but he was knocked out. So this movie was an excuse for him to get a nap, but also spending time with his family because like his wife, she was like all crying and stuff, and their kids were excited when all the stuff started popping off at the end, and like the theater had a lot of good laughs with a lot of the moments. Like a pretty good crowd overall, except for the guy snoring next to me. But yeah, it was a good crowd. Enjoyed the movie pretty much for the most of it. The crowd, I'm saying, but yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. I had a good time. I like the Demon Slayer game. I haven't been online too much with it, but I like the story mode of it. Got everything unlocked. I've been practicing with my Zenitsu and Rengoku to see if I could take them online and get some dubs and get some dubs. But I heard the online is trash, so like the netcode, not the actual modes. I don't care about the modes that much. Like the netcode is pretty garbo, and netcode's important in the fighting game. So that's that. I was gonna, I probably was gonna go home and jam some combos or something. But if I do play video games, I'm gonna go play Pac-Man, or I'm gonna just take my butt to bed. I've been up since 6 a.m. But yeah, Demon Slayer game just looks like a copy of Ninja Storm. It plays a little different than it. It's made by the same people, CC2. A lot of people are judging the Demon Slayer game from Storm 4, and it's just like, dude, Storm 4 was the 7th or 8th CC2 Naruto game that they made. Demon Slayer is the first Demon Slayer game that they ever made. And they're clearly going off the anime. They're not going to go any further than what the anime is. So characters from the manga will not be in there. You'll probably get some DLC of some of the Hashira that show up in season 2. And the demons online modes will come. I think the reason why the game is bare bones right now is because they wanted it to come out at the same time as the second season. So I feel like game modes will come. They already said the demons will be free. So Akaza and Rui are demons 1 and 2. They're coming in the next couple of months. And then I think we'll get the rest of the demons that were in the game. Like they'll just start coming, and they're all free. That's what they said, because they put the game out earlier than what they intended to. Which I feel like they could have put the game out in December when the new content actually starts, and not them airing Mugen Train, because that's what they're doing now. They're just airing Mugen Train. They could have waited and push the game out with the start of the new content. That's what you could have done. But hey, they had a plan, I guess. I'm not sold on it yet. I would say don't buy it. A lot of people are like, it's not worth $60. A lot of people argue that nothing's worth $60 as far as video games. If you like it, like if you liked what Storm was, and you can buy into the future of that game, then get it. If not, don't get it. That's it. I have fun playing on it. I was doing like a chapter a night for the story mode, just kicking back, having a good time. Hopped on online for a few. I think I jammed out with one guy for like, I think like an hour and a half. Just me and this one guy were going back and forth, just trading games online. I was like, I'm only gonna be up for an hour. I think I literally was like, I was just jamming with that guy. We were going back and forth trading matches. Like he take first game, I take second game. Like we'll tie it up and just keep. We were going at it. I ended up adding him, and he was running Tanjiro and Sabito, and I was running. Who was I running? I was running Tanjiro and Zenitsu. That's what I was running. Right. That's what I was running. I was Tanjiro and Zenitsu. Like it's pretty bright. Had fun jamming. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys for allowing me to just babble your ear off. Yeah, Vittoria, if you like it. What are you on the Jujutsu? Oh, that's right. The Jujutsu movie. Is there a date for that? I hear that, X. I definitely hear that. I didn't even see you, Fabian. What's going on? Is there a date for that Jujutsu movie? I don't have my other phone on me to be able to look up stuff on stream. But in Japan, December 24th. Hopefully we get that English date. I watched the movie in sub. I was gonna watch it in dub, but ended up working out because all the dub times were for earlier, and I didn't leave from where I was before until like 9:45, and this movie started at 10:30, so gave me time to go home, use the bathroom and stuff. I have not. The only things that I am currently watching are on the channel. So if it's not on the channel, I ain't watching it. I barely have time to remember what I'm doing on YouTube. I have to literally look into Discord sometimes and remember. That's how busy I be at work. I'd be so busy. I get home, I'm like, I don't even remember what I do. I gotta like look at the channel or check the schedule on Discord and be like, yes, we're watching that. But I'm gonna get up out of here. It's 1:13. I've been on here for like 40 minutes now. It's good so far. I have to check it out. I went in Discord earlier and I think Ann was talking about it, like all caps, black bars in the Discord. Just mad excited, so I'll check it out eventually. But yeah, I liked World Heroes. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I liked World Heroes Mission a lot. It's my favorite My Hero movie so far. But the finale of Heroes Rising is a better finale than this. No, I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to word it that way. The moment in Heroes Rising is higher than the moment in this movie. But this movie's moment was really good. Like really good. I'll say it. I'll say this movie's moment looks better than the Heroes Rising moment, but I think the Heroes Rising moment is a cooler moment, to which I ended up learning that a lot of people didn't like the Heroes Rising moment because it didn't make sense. It made sense to me. But I heard a lot of people didn't like it. So maybe this moment would be better for them. I like the Deku and Bakugo double Detroit Fist. Double Detroit Smash. Then I almost said it. I'm not trying to spoil. Even though I was spoiled. I'll spare you guys. So that's all I got. Oh gosh. I've been talking too much. Um thank you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see some of you tomorrow for 86 and Build Divide. So thank you again. My usual ending thing with the hands together. Thank you again. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time.